Welcome back. My name is Josh Kinney, and in this one we'll be discussing modifiers and how to create your own custom modifier for your app. Let's begin. So real quick, I have this app already set up where I have a title and then two buttons. These buttons, when you press them, they just do a print statement here. But you can see these modifiers I have set up first off for the title here. I do the foreground color, the font, and then I add some padding. Okay, right now with the buttons, however, I do not have anything. So let's say this app, for whatever reason, I want both buttons to look exactly the same. Well, it wouldn't make sense to do all these modifiers to make, and I'll run that to show you, to make the button look nicer, you know, and then you do that exact same thing to your next button. You know, it just doesn't make sense. You're reusing code over and over again. And if you have multiple buttons throughout your app and you want them all to look the same, it would make sense to make a custom modifier to prevent you from rewriting all this code again and again. So let me show you what that looks like. You can take these modifiers here and make your own personal struct down here that looks like this. So struct, we can name it whatever you want. So this one I'm going to name it Custom Button Mod. And then that's going to be of a type view modifier, because that's what this is. It's in here. Let me actually show you that real quick. I like sometimes to read so you guys can see exactly what Swift's saying it is. So a view modifier is a modifier that you apply to a view. So all this, the font, the frame, the foreground color, everything that you're applying to this actual view. And as you know, in SwiftUI, your buttons, your text, everything you use, if you use a circle, they are all views inside of views. So these modifiers are a modifier that you apply to each of these views. Okay, so that's what we want. And then from there, we're gonna do a function inside here. And I'm gonna name this body. And we're going to name the variable content of type content. Makes sense. And then we're going to actually return some view. And then in here is where we say content and then all your modifiers that you want. So for instance, the frame, the font, foreground color, background, and corner radius is what I want. Now you notice I don't add this padding because this button 1 up here, I don't have that padding. I don't want to add padding to the top. So just the main modifiers I want to add to this. So I go ahead and do that. And then it's as easy as calling this inside here with the keyword .modifier and then passing that in. And that is your custom button mod, and then initialize it. And go ahead and run that, and it looks exactly like the other one, just like it's supposed to do. So now we can come up here and do the same thing, get rid of all that code, and pass that in with a .modifier, and then type in your custom modifier again. Initialize, run, and there you go. Now here's another thing you can do. You can go to your app, add a new file. I'm just going to call this file, it's a Swift file there, but I'm just going to call it helpers. And for whatever app you're using, you know, that could be named whatever you want. You want to make sure you import SwiftUI, and then go ahead and grab that custom struct you just made here. Grab that, get it out of here, go back into your new file here, and if you paste that here, you can pull that. So run the app again. You can pull that. Look, it's already modifying those, and it's no longer in your main content view. So you can put those custom modifiers anywhere you want in that app, and it's going to be able to read it. And that's going to wrap it up for this video here. If you guys have comments or questions, definitely leave them below, as I'll get to them as soon as I can. Hit that like button, hit the bell if you want to see upcoming content, and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet, as it helps get this content out to others who may benefit. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.